Hello, my ladies and pretty gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Look What's Happening in the Spirit Realm with yours truly, Light. So, today, as you can see, I have such a special, very palatable message. And this is about your love, your self-love, your sensuality, the fact that there was a lot of things that people specifically, strategically did to make you feel ugly, to make you feel like you needed to cater to them, that you needed to put yourself on the ground, on the carpet, that they didn't really see you for how special, magnificent, how bold, how beautiful, how sexual, how sensual that you are. They played you down because they couldn't really stand next to your light. And these people, when they did that, it was in an attempt, I should say, to keep you hanging around, like keep you on a hook, to make you think that they are special, that they are mysterious, that there's something about them that you need to investigate. These people, these could be anyone. It doesn't have to be just lovers. This could be family members that treated you with a less than friendly way, treated you with just holding back a little bit. Oh, I forgot this was your birthday. Oh, this attitude that you are the one who are supposed to be giving. You're the one who's supposed to be cutting your flesh open and serving it on a dining platter, and everybody just feasts, and when it's your turn, well, I don't know, I'm kind of busy. I was hoping that, maybe we can push the date tomorrow. This is what you had to deal with as being the chosen one, whatever you want to call yourself, right? You've had to deal with people treating you, knowing who you are, they discern who you are, but they treat you with an attitude of contempt because, my dear, you kept apologizing for who you were. And now, these same people that really thought they had their hooks in you are crawling on their all fours, frankly, begging the Lord, have mercy on me. Oh God, my sentimentality. They're sentimental, is what I'm hearing. Sentimental, and they're sad, and they're blaming you, by the way, because you always take more responsibility than you deserve to take. And the shock is the fact that they didn't expect you to love yourself to the extent that you do. They didn't expect it to backfire so deeply, like to backfire in such a permanent way. And it's almost like they're looking back, they're looking forward, you're nowhere to be found. You are a figment of their imagination that they, frankly, perhaps have way too much fun thinking about, romanticizing, thinking of how they could have saved you in this instance, how they could have done this in this instance. This is some of them. Some of them are just in contempt of you. Some of them are just, I could have done this and that to make sure I nailed them in the cross a little stronger. A lot of that is going on. A lot of that is going on as you blossom, my love. You blossoming in your sensuality, your self-love, the increase of your beingness is so palpable. It is demolishing timelines. It is going back into the past and actually rearranging things. People are seeing things that never happened with you. Like, I need you to comprehend this, okay? People are actually seeing things that never happened. Like, they're seeing you in such a greater light. I mean, to the point where it's kind of unreasonable. It's kind of devil energy. It's getting to be a bit, they don't know, the perception has completely shifted. You know why? Because it's like everything that they tried to hold back, right? Everything that they tried to suppress their desire to let you know that they love you, that they admire you, that they remember you, that you are impactful in their lives. Well, A, because they thought you wouldn't go anywhere. They always do, don't they? Because you're too good to be true. And B, they thought, that's the way I'm going to humble this individual and keep them under my foot. The fuck is that? That is not love, right? That's possession. So people, it's not that they don't see your value, it's that they see it so much that they want to possess you. They want some kind of control on this dark horse, on this mythical creature. They want a chain that would fit this creature. They don't know what, so they keep fumbling you. But the simplest thing would keep you, wouldn't it? And it would just be them being a genuine being. But that is their lesson to learn. That is their part of healing that, frankly, you came to service them, which is an exhausting thing for you to hear, I'm sure. That's not forever. Like I said, you are a God. You are here to embody the fullness of expression, and you will meet said God who has embodied the fullness of expression. You are not a halfie looking for a halfie, right? But you've played like the halfie character because you've been projected onto that way. That way people made you believe that there was something that you were missing that they can provide for you, because they saw you being so much more than they can handle, so much more that they can envision about a person. Did my eyes just cross? So much more that they could envision a human being, because you're not quite. What? If you're new here, hello. I'm yours truly, Light, in a very good mood today. So now it's almost like the betrayals, the pain was creating God energy, goddess energy in you. And there is this crowd, there is this energy of groupies in your past or whatever that are almost stopping in the middle of a party, giving you a metaphorical example here. Like, how could somebody be so beautiful? Like, how could somebody be so perfect? How could somebody be so, it's not right, arrest this person? There's that energy. How could somebody be so graceful? That's what I'm hearing. Graceful. Because, my dear, your love and your gentleness, your ability to sympathize with people allows you to move in their lives, even as you move out, with such grace, with such generosity, even when you're taking it away, that it leaves these people dented. Like, it leaves these people on their knees, like, God, what have I done? That is beautiful, isn't it? And that, my love, that is the beginning of their humanity. Because these people have been operating like savages. They've been operating, and it's been okay, because they've gotten savage treatment in return, and they know how to play in this mud. But they met you, a unicorn, and they thought they could sling mud on you and that you would sling back, but you did not. Do you know the amount of self-control, the amount of patience, the amount of, frankly, that it takes to contain that kind of demonic projection? Because they think that it could only be God that can handle so much. And they're right. They're right about you. And as time goes on, I like to say you age like fine wine, my love. These people's imagination, you are living rent-free in some people's head, which is why you might find them coming up in your mind and you're like, I don't even give a fucking crap about this individual. What is this? It's because they're thinking about you maybe a little too much. Sorry. Maybe a little too much. Maybe ease it down. Ease it down. Because what's happening is it's the condensing effect. It's like a impact that's happening to them. It's being crushed by everything that they try to crush you with. Everything they try to hold into themselves to use against you. They were breadcrumbing you, correct? So that they can keep you around, but they didn't understand that was going to be the very impact that they were going to sustain later on. But they didn't think of that because they didn't see you loving yourself the way you do. They didn't see that. And everything that wasn't poured into you, the Most High has runneth your cup over with self-love. And it's going to keep pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. And everything that was held back because it was the wrong people, it was the wrong situation, you didn't decipher their intent. Everything is going to be returned to you. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's very simple. But that's the message I wanted to deliver. It's you're going to be accessing a level of your sensuality, a level of your depth that was taken from you from a lot of traumatic experiences. And in this healing process, do not be surprised if people behave in a very weird way towards you because you're not understanding their perception. They're literally looking at an angel, a god, because of how much of a diamond that you've been made into. There is an element of shock, an element of inspiration, an element of infatuation that some people are going to start having with you. And it's really not about what you think you look like. It has nothing to do with that. It is the aura that you're emanating because of the presence that you're embodying within you. You're literally being poured into God. And there's an element of people in your past beginning to realize that you're not coming back. You're not the same person. That you're not you're gone, but you will always be there. And that's a scary thought for them to begin to process. And I'm feeling that it's almost a very deep, loud silence that they feel in your absence. And it's beginning to chip away at the rock because they're very jagged and edgy. It's beginning to chip away at all these places in them, and they're going to be in turn made into the person that they tried to destroy in you, they tried to minimize in you to keep. They get what they are going to become. So that was your message from me today. As per usual, I do not reach out for you for a reading. Everything that you need to know, my book, if you like talking about all of these things, and if you suffer from being an odd individual, sad girl, my book in the description box. I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed. And everything else, my email is also down there. So